Thrown up twice, so I don't want to throw up on me, so I'm just trying to...
You'd actually vomited a couple of times?
At home, yeah, and then in the car on the way here.
I'm just going to get rid of some of the light in here.
Yep, that'd be great.
Is that a bit better?
Yep, thank you.
Is the pain in your entire head?
It started out at the front of my head.
Yeah.
But now it's from like about here to the front. So its front is mostly the pain.
Yeah. And did the nausea come straight away, or has that developed recently?
Look, at first it was just a headache, and then I had like the light was a bit funny, and then I got nauseous.
Yeah.
But I was nauseous at about noon, and I didn't throw up till about 3:30.
Okay.
And then I thought that might make me feel better, but the action of being sick made my headache explode.
Alright, let's have a look. You got a lot of swelling here. Got a big patch of edema there, and we've got this massive patch of fluid down here as well.
I haven't taken anything because I'm going to throw it up anyway, so...
See that there?
I just cannot get any relief from like dark or light or pressure or no pressure.
Right.
It just, everything's bad. Now it's up there.
So it's in the base of your skull and also in the forehead?
Yep.
And what about in your eyes and face?
Not really my face, mostly here.
I'm just going really slowly here, Barbara, because when you're like this, any quick movements can trigger you to throw up again. You want to turn your head, are you feeling it in there?
Yeah, I can feel it there.
Okay. You've got problems in more than one place.
Okay.
So what I've got to try and do is figure out which area of nerve irritation is causing most of these symptoms. In reality, we're not actually treating you for this headache, but it still makes sense to go for the level of the spine, which is most likely causing this type of pain. What does that feel like there?
That's making the top of my head hurt.
Yeah. And,
and that was sore. Yeah, it's sore in there. That's actually just like the location is sore.
Yeah. What about there?
Yeah, that's sore enough to make me feel a little bit sick.
Yeah. Well, this one here. This is the top part of your thoracic spine, and this is the one that I think is really setting you off. It's the one there. Alright. You alright?
Yep.
If you can, try and just stay seated in the chair. You don't sort of jump forward.
Oh my gosh.
Good girl.
All through my arm.
That was good.
Yep, that was all. I can feel it.
Yeah. That's causing a lot of nerve pressure.
Oh my god.
That's where that nerve goes, straight down your arm. Just try and relax, mate.
That's better though.
Yeah. Alright, that feels a bit better straight away there. Well, you got a little bit of colour back already.
I feel warm.
That's good. I'm going to leave you alone for a minute, okay?
Okay.
I want to get some ice and put it there.
Oh, yeah. It feels terrible.
Now, I don't want you to worry that you just threw up, because it's quite common and you get that pressure off to throw up like that. Did that shoot into your head again like it did before when you were sick?
A little bit, but not nearly as bad.
Good.
It's now sort of more just here, where last time it was
in the back. That's great. So we've got a bit of pressure off already. This is all better, isn't it, this arm?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, you had a lot of nerve compression there. It probably felt like I moved that bone a mile. It's only a few millimetres. It's just a very short, specific correction. But it's enough to get a lot of pressure off the nerves in one hit. That's why you felt it come down here. When you feel like you're up to it, keep this ice on.
Okay.
And I want you to just walk up and down the hall a couple of times.
Okay.
You've got a little bit of colour back, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, I feel better. I think I feel the after effects of being sick too. So
yeah, for sure. Just have a little wander out there.
Did an adjustment they put down my arm and stuff. I feel a lot better. Hey. I can hold my head a little bit better.
That looks better, Bob, already.
Yeah, it feels better. I'm a little bit nauseous still, but the pain is not nearly what it was.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, you look good.
Yeah, so like half the headache's gone, or just like a little bit? Nothing. I slept and everything.
Oh, so you slept all night. It's only been 15 hours or something.
Yeah.
That's good. Could you drive yourself in?
Yep, drove myself in.
Awesome. Come in. Let's have a look.
Thank you. When I first got home, I thought I was going to be sick again, and then I was a bit careful, and about 9 o'clock last night, Brendan bought a chicken for the kids, and I kept it down, and then I went to sleep, so it all sort of worked out.
Oh, that's a great result. Well, they're all good signs, Barbara. Like the fact that you slept all night, you've been able to drive yourself in, you've been able to eat. Just the fact that you can get up in the daylight and walk around, and we've got normal lights on here now, and you were kind of a bit brave for the camera too yesterday. Before that camera came on, you looked even worse. That needle's just swinging by now. They're just normal heat, skin readings. They're nothing to do with nerve irritation or blood supply. And there's no abnormal swing on that needle at all through there. There's nowhere near as much fluid under that skin. Yesterday that was bringing the headache back into your head when I moved that.
Yes, it was.
It's not doing that now? No, that's good. Well, that's still healing, Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks really good in there. Another, well, probably just the rest of today.
Okay.
And you'll be, back to your old self.
Great.
Yeah, you'll be able to smile again.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming.
I dirty some right around the round.
And then what happened?
And then what happened?
I bumped my chin.
And then you bumped your chin.
So we went straight down like that, mouth full of blood, hysterical screaming. He's got a very, very high pain threshold, but obviously not this time. Straight down. He pretty much swelled up straight away on his right side, and then we went to emergency.
So they took this film in the hospital?
At the hospital, at the emergency department.
And that's in my chin and that's my teeth.
You know everything, don't you?
He does. He does.
But
But I was just concerned. Hop up. With the alignment of his jaw, he was very sore up here.
Yeah.
For the first maybe 36 hours, he was barely opening his mouth to chew anything.
Yeah.
And was saying it was sore when you touched him there.
Like that? Good boy.
The swelling's come down considerably.
Close it again. Good boy. And go, then again. Right side that's not working. And has he been well since, or has he been unwell?
He was miserable. Sooky, barely ate, and as the days have progressed, he's gotten better.
Because he doesn't look bad. Like he,
No.
sometimes when these kids upset something like that, they'll look quite ill, but he doesn't look ill. Hands up, buddy.
You show Georgie your chin into the camera.
Wow. Lucky you're so brave.
I think he still looks a bit puffy and a bit pale.
Oh, he is. Like, he's definitely puffy in the face and his chin's swollen.
Yeah.
And he's even got a little bit of swelling up here in the cheeks on both sides. But quite often when kids fall like this, within a couple of days they'll develop like a lot of congestion in their sinuses, or they've got ear trouble going on. Or,
well, he did say yesterday he had a sore head.
yeah.
Too.
Well, his jaw's not functioning properly. Come here, Sonny. I'm going to put my finger in your ear. Open. Open.
Open, go.
And close.
Think about eating your ice pole.
Yeah, this is the one. Alright. Open up again. That's it. That's it, little fella. There you go.
I know. You know what? I know it might have been a bit anxious about it, but it's it's going to make you so much better. It means you can go on the plane to Bali.
Honey, did that hurt, or did that give you a fright?
Did it hurt, or it give you a scare? Just scared. That's okay. That's what we saw.
I'll see if that sticker fairy's down there.
Ooh. You do it. How cool's that? Can you smell it?
Yum yum.
Oh, here we go.
Because before, when I was getting him to open his mouth, the right side was just lagging behind. Can you open your mouth now? I want to see how wide you open.
That was so scary.
Okay, I think we fixed you.